How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back with Barry White voice, and back with another review. And stutters, because words are hard. My dog, Mika, ran away today. She only went next door, so it's not that big of a deal, but I had to scream really loud for like a minute straight. Now my voice is shot. So what do? We do beer reviews. That's what we do. We have Shook Ones Part 2. This comes courtesy of my boy Keith. He actually went up to kind of the other halfy areas and picked up some beers, and this was there. So there we go. What do we have here? Other half, Equilibrium, Shook Ones Part 2, Imperial India Pale Ale, 10% alcohol by volume. Done and done. On the front there, you have Matt from Other Half and Will from Equilibrium, kind of transposed on other people's bodies. There we go. I dig the label. I like it. It's reminiscent of the original Shook Ones. So here we go. Not the biggest triple IPA kind of guy, but I'm going to tell you right now, if anybody's going to do triple IPAs, well, it's honestly 1-2 in the leaderboard is going to be Equilibrium and Other Half. 1A, 1B, you can put it the other way, but they're the ones that are really kill it on the triple IPA front. And that one looks quite nice. I mean, infinitely tight compact bubbles, like a almost a kind of khaki colored tight head on it. It's a bit darker than what you'd expect from a normal hazy, but you know, it kind of works for the double IPA, and it's got a rich orange to it, so definitely looks the part of a big triple IPA. Let's get a nose. Not super impactful, to be perfectly honest with you. I expected something a little bit heftier, and I'm not really getting in there, but what I am getting in the nose is a soft, slightly green, like melon custard sorbet kind of thing going on, which is kind of unique. I didn't expect that to get in there, but it's very gentle. There's really not a huge nose on here, but it's all part of a soft green, maybe a little bit of mintiness to a little bit of that eucalyptus evaporative thing that I talk about every now and then. Then you get that soft kind of melon sorbet kind of thing going on. So it's not an aggressive beer. You're talking 10% alcohol by volume. I can't believe my voice right now. I sound like Peter from fucking the Brady Bunch when his voice changes. I expected something a bit more hefty, a bit more kind of impactful. Not really getting it here. It's getting something soft and gentle. It's quite nice, but it smells more like a 5% beer than a 10% beer. Let's dive in. Cheers. Man, I mean, she's sweet, so you know you're drinking a bigger beer, but it doesn't come off nearly even close to 10%. You get a bit of that green, kind of comes in a little bit bigger, a little bit heftier in the taste, and it definitely has that bright green hop pellet, slightly minty kind of thing going on with it, and it's all parts of that melon. It's all part of that melon sorbet thing going on. It's really kind of desserty in a kind of soft, creamy, custardy pudding kind of way. So you have that green on one end, that melon on the other. Man, it's vibrant, and there is a little bit of pop of heat to it. So you know you're drinking something of heft, but it still doesn't register in your brain. It's that big of a beer. It does not drink like 10%. Drinks more like a 7.5% beer, and that's kind of a cool trick they play. I mean, dangerous trick, but cool trick nonetheless. Big old mosquito. There you go. A little bit of what's that stuff? Zika up in this piece. So yeah, I mean it's not bad. It's pretty good, actually, but, I mean, the hill that I die on more times than not is I want beers to drink like they're going to drink, if not smaller, so I want the 5 to drink like a 10, not to drink 10 and drink like a 5, so it's quite nice. I dig it. I think it's fun. For all intents and purposes here, I'm drinking 2 beers at one time, and I'm getting that kind of impact. It's well-made beer. It's tasty beer. It's just, you know, that's the whole thing with triple IPAs. If I'm going to drink them, I want them to be really expressive, really impactful, and be kind of hair on fire a little bit, because you're talking about a hair on fire beer, or ABV level, I guess you would say. I'm not really getting here, so it's nice. I dig it. I think it's fun. I think the way it plays that kind of melon sorbet thing is quite fantastic, and drinkability-wise, it's pretty fucking awesome. But again, I'll die on it all day, every day. Just wish it was like, I don't know, 5.5%. That's all. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better triple IPAs I've had lately. You know, probably not. I've had much better ones from Equilibrium, from Other Half. Those, like I said at the get, those are the ones that really kill it when it comes to the triple IPAs. This one, while cool and fun, and I dig it, is just not up to what I typically kind of go gaga over when it comes to those guys making those kind of beers. Value and availability, it's other half, it's triple IPA, assume it's $20 give or take, and brewery only, and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like triple IPAs, if you like big beers that drink small, and if you like melon sorbet, this is what you're going to get. So there you go, another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my little bit of Peter Brady / Barry White thing going on. If you did anywhere in between, down there, massivebeers@gmail.com, Beer Massive, and Massive Beers in general on the internet if you want to get at me. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice little triple IPA right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.